Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. So, you've been a part of the drama club family since a very long time, and you must have seen the Sir Syed play evolve through the years. So, how has that impacted you?
Cecile play, I will say, has been part of my growth also as a theatre enthusiast. Because although academically speaking, I have completed 20 years of theatre research, but as a practical field, Sir Syed has given me a wonderful exposure. Because we've heard a lot about Urdu theatre, Urdu drama, and Aligarh is one of the centers of that. Watching Sir Syed happening in front of me, being part of its production, leading the students' team, has made me realize that it is not just a play, but it is a part of students' passion. And the feel of Kennedy stage, which is grand and which is very, very thrilling, which is also very challenging for so many reasons, it teaches us that come what may, we have to keep going on. And small things do not matter. There are little things that come and go. But ultimately, when we pull through our performance, even if it is a small scene or a small act where we just stand or we just clap, that matters. Because when we go back, we are filled with experience of not just one person of the team, but the entire team's experience is part of my experience as well as every individual's experience. So it has definitely made me wiser in terms of the practical exposure to the theatre. And I think that I feel myself humbled and I realize that there is so much to learn in theatre, especially when you want to see its production happening.
I think that's extremely beautiful. Now that you've been the president of the drama club and you still are, so you've seen the play closely. So could you throw light upon your important maybe scenes and characters?
See, when we are in the ways, we look at play from different perspectives. So I try to be watchful. I look at it through the veins. I look at it from the audience. I look at it from the green room, and what I see is that each scene has its very important contribution. I will not rate which scene is important or which scene is less important because there are some performance-oriented scenes where live music is happening, and that actually sometimes looks outplaced from Sir Syed's life. But that holds the audience, that tickles the audience. The audience is amused. They are entertained with the thrilling music, live music. So that has its own importance. Then there are scenes in which there is such a moving commentary and Sir Syed's very, very delicate, like struggles are shown through his words, through his presence on the stage. That is also very important, like the scene in which he mourns the death of his daughter, the scene in which he mourns for the well-being of his community, writing a letter from England. All those scenes tell us how great people are made. They care about small people. He cares about his daughter. He cares about his community. He cares about his people. He cares about the future generations. So every scene actually gives us different facets of Sir Syed's life, and that therefore it will be from unjust on my part if I say that scene is important or not.
That just tells us how closely you have watched the play and how closely it has impacted you. So, wrapping up, what would you tell our audience about the play and how we await them next year as well?
I'll say every person in his life at least once should be part of theatre. Theatre is not a profession, Jack. For those who want to become theatre professionals, it's very good. But theatre teaches us inclusiveness. Theatre teaches us democracy. Theatre teaches us respecting every stay. And therefore, theatre in itself becomes such an important skill that you can make use of it when you are running a household, or when you are running a company office, when you are running your school, or when you are in a classroom as a teacher or a professor. It gives you so many skills to run society. And therefore, Sir Syed play, therefore, is the wonderful and the best platform. Since 2016, I'm sure there are at least 500 students who have come and gone as a part of this play. And I'm sure they have impacted more than 5,000 students. They have touched the lives of those people. When they go back to their family, when they go back to their parents, they tell about the experience. And their parents understand the importance of theatre. So I invite all the people, all the students to be part of this such an experience, not just this play, but any play that you get to do in a University Drama Club. Because CEC is such a unique component of Sir Syed's vision, which is not available anywhere else in the entire country. This huge setup that we have, free of cost for students' disposal, and where they are self-learning, where they are acquiring skills by working with each other, not under the strict eyes of any teacher or a professor. That kind of atmosphere is unbelievable, and it's so learning, it's so rich, enriching for a teacher also. So that is why I think those who think sitting on the other side of the table that, it's some kind of a non-serious place, and if you go there, maybe we learn some indiscipline and all. I don't believe in that, because when you are just sitting idle, idleness is also golden when you are sharing such wonderful experiences and making memories of this kind. So for the university students, my message is, as the president of this club, as a student who has been part of this club, that please respect and value this very, very important component. Otherwise, this will fade away. We will miss it. We will lose it. And mobile phones, gadgets, everything is there. They all have their importance in our lives. But nothing can replace this place. This is the live wire of AMU's culture, AMU's tradition, AMU's cuisine. And if this place does not go live and kicking, then we will lose a very important component of Sir Syed vision. So it's important to cherish it by joining it, by being sincere to it, by contributing in a very constructive way to it. So that's my message to all the people out there. We will welcome you with open arms. Please, Alligerians, send your children to CEC, encourage them to be part of this cultural education center, and especially University Drama Club. That's it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, thank you so much for those cordial words, and we are truly grateful. The Drama Club family is truly grateful to have such a person leading us. And to our viewers, we'll see you next year, hopefully. Thank you.
Thank you very much.